Practice closing hard. Practice closing hard. Pretend somebody's next to your shoulder. Crush this. This is mental strength. You race it for the win.
I mean, right now it's fine. Yeah, during the fight. Yeah.
I'm doing my oats in a bowl today. You're limited with a cup, with toppings,
It's time to go out there and fucking crush it. It's time to go hunting.
It takes me 25 to 30 minutes to finish my bowl of oatmeal.
Is it cold now?
Yeah.
Behind the scenes.
Are you making yourself a burrito?
Throw down.
He's looking good, he's feeling good, and it's a beautiful day.
His wave's already gone.
That was the exact opposite of neurotic when it comes to getting ready.
You're greasy.
Oh God, 18 to 24.
Yeah, you really gotta go. Bye, love you. Everybody runs down the ramp because they don't want to get boxed out.
So Miguel has entered the water.
Approximately 2 minutes ago, he was in the third wave into the water. Todd, who's also on our team, started 15 seconds before him, so they're both off.
Going to be many athletes for him to work with, so one of the goals here is to swim with them, bike with them, work together if possible, and then crush the run.
Hopefully they can get right up in the front to legally work together.
Yes.
Nice swim, Miguel! Third out of the water! Let's go! Let's do it, Todd! Miguel's a minute up! Minute up! Quick transition! Go get him! Miguel was second out of the water for his age group. Todd was about a minute back. Shaping up. We'll catch him on the way out of the bike.
So many people are having in-depth, elaborate conversations in transition. It's part of the race.
Go, Miguel! Second on the bike! Let's go! Let's go!
Talk about transitions mattering. He came out of the water second, a minute down, and then he exited T1 only 12 seconds down, and then Todd made up 14 places in transition and made up 90 seconds.
Nice transition! Go get him, Todd!
Miguel leaving T1 is second in the age group, and Todd is third.
Across the transition, which matters a lot. They're going to be able to work together on the bike with a legal draft distance and set up for success on the run.
Look at him! Look at him! All right, we are on the bus on the way back to T2 and the run course. Not sure what's happening with Miguel right now. His bike times are slower than expected. Maybe there's something going on with the wheel that he borrowed. I don't know, a little nervous. Todd is crushing it. Yeah, sitting at the front.
Sitting in third.
Yeah.
Finding exactly what he thinks he needs to hear and yelling that, and it is also going to Blumenfeld.
Christian Blumenfeld from Norway. Big Blue is what they call him.
Hold on.
Very.
Don't want to talk about.
I want to
This isn't even hydrating. It appears that Miguel was struggling on the bike. He is falling back. One question mark is, well, what is the issue? He swam really well, so he's fit. We're concerned that there might be a mechanical, maybe if there's a brake rub or a shifting issue. Hopefully he's not, pedaling up Snow Canyon in one gear.
That's probably what happened. And he was in the big ring? I think he was in a very, very big gear.
We don't know, and it's giving us a lot of anxiety. But we'll see.
He went 11 miles an hour up Snow Canyon.
Yeah.
I went 14.
I think I went.
He'll still throw down a great run. He won't give up.
I think the worst part is not knowing what's going on. It's frustrating to know that something that seems uncontrollable is happening to him right now.
Let's go!
I thought he was trying to go fast. He might leave his bike here. I just dump it. Miguel just started on the run. I'll see him in like 0.2 minutes. I don't know what's happening, but maybe he'll tell me what went wrong. There's no way it felt that off.
It makes no sense. It has to be a mechanical.
Yeah. I still know that he's hungry though and really wants to do something good for this run here, so I'm sure he can pull it out. Catch some people. Go hunting, as Derek says.
Let's go, Miguel!
Oh, he's so mad.
Let's go, Miguel!
I also thought my legs would be feeling better at this point. Oh, but they are not. I'm so stressed. I'm mad for him.
Unless he just fell off. But
I don't think he fell that off.
because it looks so good right
Yeah.
Let's go, Miguel! Come on, you got it, let's go!
Let's make sure to keep this brief.
Yeah, it's weird how I have so many thoughts about the race, but once you step away from the race environment completely and come to a place like this, you kind of forget about everything. I've been working really hard to get myself to a place where I can feel competitive again. My bike fitness was maybe the best it's ever been, and I felt confident going in that I could swim well, bike well, and then run. Not to my potential, but run well again after injuries and illnesses. It's not how it turned out exactly.
I don't know what's happening, but maybe he'll tell me what went wrong.
Nice swim, Miguel! Third out of the water! Let's go! Let's do it, Todd! Miguel's a minute up! Minute up! Quick transition! Go get him!
Miguel was second out of the water for his age group.
Yeah, it felt like it was the best swim I've ever had in a triathlon with loads of energy. It felt like I did not swim hard at all. It came into transition, I put on socks this time, got on the bike, had a terrific mount. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I'm ready to rip a bike.
Came out of the water second, a minute down, and then he exited T1 only 12 seconds down.
And I'm doing my usual, getting my feet in my shoes. And the first shoe that I'm trying to get on, I can't really get it on right away, and I accidentally twist the shoe out of the pedal. My shoe goes flying off to the side. So my shoe is at the top of the hill, I'm at the bottom of the hill, come to a stop, and I look up and there's my shoe, push my bike down to the ground, sprint up the hill.
Wait, so this is right at the exit of the state park?
Literally the exit of the state park. Yeah, right out of transition.
I didn't realize it was
This is
at that
immediate.
point. That's even more embarrassing than I thought.
Yeah. I'm sprinting up the hill, in my tri kit, in my socks. Everybody's looking at me. And then I grab my shoe, come back down to my bike, put the shoe on, cleat in, and then I just get going right away and then get my other shoe back on. So I'm like, okay, Like, that's okay. I wasted like a minute. I'm still in the race. That's fine. I had a good swim.
It appears that Miguel was struggling on the bike.
There's a part of you that's like so panicked that you lost a minute and you need to make up for that minute right away, especially when your coach is like, every second counts.
You can lose so much time. It blows my mind.
And after watching your race, you miss out on top 10 by 10 seconds.
Sprint finish, Jenna. Come on, hang on. Let's go. You're right there.
Which I'm not mad about, whatever.
No, but like all of that's going through my head, but it's like, hey, just move on. I also noticed immediately as I started going, I was being passed non-stop.
I'm not sure what's happening with Miguel right now. His bike times are slower than expected.
Straight away, a downhill, an uphill, it didn't matter. Everybody was just passing me.
Maybe there's something going on with the wheel that he borrowed.
I was taking risks to stay in the race.
He is falling back.
No matter how much power I was putting out, I was being dropped by everybody.
One question mark is, well, what is the issue? He swam really well, so he's fit.
I thought my legs weren't working. I thought I was having a bad race, and I thought like I forgot how to ride a bike.
We're concerned that there might be a mechanical.
You know, you think that there are like mechanical things that might be going on, but you try to push those thoughts to the side and just focus on your race.
It's frustrating to know that something that seems uncontrollable is happening to him right now.
In hindsight, I should have checked my bike, but I checked it before the race and things were working perfectly fine.
You might leave his bike here.
I've had issues with this bike in the past.
I just dump it.
Kept riding, I'm being passed by everybody, I'm pushing too much power, kind of start to bonk around mile 30, and I just started to fall into this really depressed state out there.
There's no way it felt that off.
It makes no sense. It has to be a mechanical.
Yeah.
And then about halfway up Snow Canyon, super slow cadence already, chain just popped off the cassette, popped off the pulley, and my feet just stopped pedaling, couldn't unclip in time, and just fell at a super low, embarrassing speed. Of course this is happening. Like, this is just my race right now. I've been passed by 150 people, bonked, now I fell going up a hill.
Yeah, just go through your chain too.
Then I had to fix my chain because it was off the pulley, unjam it. It's moving, let's go, hop on the bike. The legs were just so fried.
You went 11 miles an hour up Snow Canyon.
Yeah.
I went 14.
I think I went 12.
Unlike anything that I have felt in training lately. I started to rehearse what I was gonna tell Conrad and you and everyone about DNFing the race.
He won't give up.
I'm sure he can pull it out.
Just do the best with what you got. If something happens, just dig deep. You owe it to yourself to do that.
I had to keep going despite how out of the race I felt.
I still know that he's hungry though and really wants to do something good for this run.
What's past you is past you. Let's move forward. Let's find something to make this race worth it. But like, how? You know, how am I gonna actually make this worth it?
Oh, he's so mad.
Let's go, Miguel!
At that point, I just started being angry and running from I'm just gonna finish to laser focused on staying on this pace and keeping that cadence exactly the same.
Keep pushing, Miguel! Keep pushing! Keep fighting! Let's go!
Around the start of lap 2, I actually found a new buddy to run with, Alex. We were both on this mission to keep running at this pace.
All the way in! All the way in!
From what he told me, it was one of the most incredible experiences he's had in the sport of triathlon.
I'm heading to the finish line to go find him. It's still a mystery what exactly happened and what's going on with him. But he ran fast, he ran hard, and no matter what, I am extremely, extremely proud of him.
It made everything worth it. Fighting through all that difficulty and still doing something that I can be proud of is really like why we do this sport. Like, you're gonna deal with downs, but you fight through them and you make it to a point where you can do something that you're happy with. Crossed the line and I was like lying on the ground for a couple minutes.
Hey! Miguel!
Could see Alex walking towards me and the guy is just like in tears. We give each other the biggest hugs. We don't know each other, by the way. I'm talking about Alex like I know him, but I have no idea who this guy is, but we just full embrace. And then later I thought, like, you know, if I had a fantastic bike, I would not have had that experience. I would not have been running with Alex, and I would not have crossed the finish line with him.
How you doing?
Good.
Your run was so strong.
Yeah.
It's really strong. I don't know what happened during your bike. There were a lot of questions.
There's a lot of questions from me too.
Yeah.
You know, after I chatted with Conrad a little bit about the race.
And then going, like, descending, people were spiking it, and I was like, is it
Pulled out my bike, and the first thing I did was move the back wheel, and it was so severely rubbing against the brake.
Yep. Did you not hear it? Did you see it yesterday like that?
Because it was making noise, but I also don't race with this wheel.
It was like, yeah, it's not me. The problem wasn't me, it was the equipment. But like, also, it's on you when your equipment doesn't work.
Like, in looking at my power, I know
Yeah.
how this should go. And maybe it was like less bad at first, and then when I fell on Snow Canyon, like, it got worse or something, but it's a bummer.
These races never go according to plan. This race didn't come anywhere close according to plan. The race would have turned out differently, but you know, I'm fortunate for everything that happens in this sport.
Mini.
Cheers. And there's always something you can take away. So onward.